All right, piecewise functions. So let's do this first just from the equation, just using a pen here, what we would do. When x is less than or equal to -1, y is always up at 3, always less than to the left. The middle one, from x being -1 up to 1, you're going to use this formula for it. You could try to graph that as a line, or I found that it's easier to plug in the two numbers and just get the endpoints. So when I put in the -1 here, -2 times -1 is 2, plus 1 would be 3. So at -1, I'm up at 3. And then if I put in the 1 here as well, that endpoint, -2 times 1 is -2, plus 1 is -1. So when I put in a 1, I ended up with -1. So just connect those. And then the last one there, when x is greater than 1, y always stays up at 1. So when x is 1 or greater, I always stay up at 1. The last thing that you need to do to graph a problem like this is tell the computer what the endpoints are. So the two floating points, when they connect, you just leave it connected. But these floating points here on these two, you have to fill them in with either a solid dot if it had an equal to on it, or you have to put an open dot if there's no equal to on your inequality. So taking a look at those, I've got a no inequality, no equals on this x right here. So this one right there, that would be open. And then on this endpoint right here that has an equals, that would be a filled in dot on that end. All right, then after that, so you may have even understood that, and then oftentimes it's just understanding how to use the tools on the bottom to do these. So let's put that over here to the side and use the actual tools. So this one that started at a point and went forever, that's called array. So that would be this tool right here, starts at a point, goes forever. So we were at -1, we're up at 3 if I'm not mistaken. And then in between here, we were connected with a line segment. We started at a point and ended at a point, which would be this tool right here. Started a point, ended a point. And then our last one over here, where 1 was up at 1 and forever to the right, across there, that's array again. Started a point and go forever in that direction. Then lastly, again, the endpoints. Equal to on here, so we need a filled in dot on this one. And then no equal to on the endpoint here. So we need an open right there. And I believe if we submit that, that it would be correct. Here, I'll just click the answer key down below. And indeed, I believe those are the same graphs. That's it.